Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW Classic Wrath and our Human Rogues Joyous journey. We have a few things outstanding to resolve here in Dustwallow. We did our Zul'Farrak run last time. I got all the quests turned in for that. We actually got a really amazing ring, 13 agility, 5 stamina. I found a pair of pants in our inventory that were 2 more agility, 2 more stamina than what we had on. So yeah, we are not doing too bad. This is probably not the best situation to jump right into, but I think it'll be fine. Boots of the Eagle, and oh, the first 2 enemies we kill, we get 2 green drops. That's nice. Alright, let's go ahead and before we really get going, let's update our poisons. When we finish things up here in Dustwallow, whenever that is, I'm going to go back to a city and we're going to have to train, we're going to have some things to do, and I might look for some better weapons on the auction house at that time if we can find anything. And we just need 1 more. Let's come over here. We might have to clear to this set of bones. It's okay. Alright, that is it. We also have Tierra of the Deep to turn in to Tabitha. Let's go do that really quick. I don't know if we're going to be sent back out this way or not. And we're not far away.
You need something?
No gear for us, unfortunately.
Go with honor.
But quite a bit of experience, and that got us to level 45. Very nice. So, we can get down into the next tier. Combat Potency gives your successful offhand melee attacks a 20% chance to generate 3 energy. This will go up to 100%. We're gonna go into this. Okay, now let's head back to Mud Sprocket. And we will get this turned in and see. I think it changed into at least one more quest. Brog thanks you for your help, although he knows Overlord Mok Marak never will. At least surviving Stonemaul can finally focus on problems with the living and leave the dead where they belong. Only one thing remains for Brog to do. Brog relishes the thought of taking his revenge on the Black Dragonkin of the Marsh. Rambles, you have been very helpful in preparing for this moment. Will you help? Take Brog's clan banner and travel east until you see a cave like a dragon's mouth. At the entrance to that cave, plant the banner and issue Brog's challenge to Onyxia. Alright, well, let's go issue a challenge to Onyxia herself. We'll see how that works out. We're probably going to have to just below vanish once we get closer anyway, so I'm not really going to worry about the chain of guys that we probably have following us. Let's clear the area out a little bit. Sometimes I forget that I can skin dragonkind. He's going to enjoy toying with us before we die, apparently. Do we fight this guy? I guess so. I mean, if anybody did any toying, we toyed with him. I'm not actually sure what hit us. It said a crocolisk, but I don't see any crocolisk over here. That's a little bit weird. I don't know if we're going to be able to get clear short of vanishing. Oh, there we go. I think that we're basically done here. Brog listens as you recount your experience at the entrance to Onyxia's lair. Brog suspected Onyxia would be too much of a coward to confront you, just like Black Dragonflight, to attack when victory is guaranteed. Brog is grateful for your help, Rambles, and he will never forget that what you have done for him. Brog will never give up his quest to bring Stonewall back to where they belong. 12 agility, 8 stamina is not better than what we have. It looks really cool, so it's kind of unfortunate that it's not an upgrade. Let's take it and sell it. And yeah, guys, I think that we are done here in the marsh. There are no more quests on the map. There are no more quests to do. So yeah, I feel like that means we're done here. We do have a few things we need to do before we go anywhere else. We need to head back to town. Town in this case means going to Ironforge, I think. Let's fly over to Theramore and we'll catch a boat to Menethil. That'll get us back to the Eastern Kingdoms, and then we can just jump a quick flight into Ironforge. We're going to do our training. I think I have to train level 42 and 44, honestly. We need to do that. We need to stop at the first aid trainer, and we need to learn Mage Weave, and maybe heavy Mage Weave. No, we don't have quite that much Mage Weave. Have to learn Mage Weave for sure. Our weapons are level 32. We might need to look for at least another main hand weapon. What else do we have that's just really low level? Our cloak could be replaced. So a main hand and a cloak is kind of like high on my priority list. Pretty sure we just missed the boat like 10 seconds ago. Oh, and Tethyr's attacking. That's wonderful.
Need something?
But yeah, it seems like we did just miss the boat.
Have a good one.
Kind of slipping on a lot of our professions. The problem with cooking is that I can't get any food on the auction house to cook. People don't like to sell raw meats for very cheap. They like to sell it for a lot of gold. So I need to find where I can get lean wolf flanks. And thinking about when we opened this up, I could probably get them, I don't know, maybe not in Hillsbrad. Maybe I would have to go to Duskwood to get these guys, to get meat like this. I could look up a cooking guide. I'm sure if I looked up a guide, it would tell me where to farm up the different kinds of meat. So I'll probably do that. I do want to get this leveled up. Leatherworking is going to be fine once I can afford a little bit of medium leather. We have tons of heavy leather. We're getting into thick leather, and if I can get a little bit of medium leather, that will get us into using heavy leather, I think. I need to be making these for like a few more skill ups. That'll get us to 150, and I think I'll be able to learn some more recipes then. Other than that, I mean, our skinning is pretty close to getting maxed out. I don't think we can learn the next rank of this until we're in Outland, so not really a lot that we can do there. Hey, look, the sun came out. That's nice. Taking a look at our talents, we can kind of plan ahead a little bit. We're going to do 5 points in combat potency. Surprise attacks. Your finishing moves can no longer be dodged. Okay. And the damage dealt by Sinister Strike, Backstab, Shiv, Hemorrhage, and Garrot increased by 10%. We want that. Here's the boat. Unfair advantage. Whenever you dodge an attack, you gain unfair advantage striking back for 50% of your main hand weapon damage. This cannot occur more than once per second. This would probably be really good for questing or PvP, but it would then be useless essentially in dungeons. Savage Combat. Increase your total attack power by 2% and all physical damage caused to enemies you have poisoned. Oh. So we want to go 5 here, here, and here. And then I don't know if we want unfair advantage, or if maybe there's something else, somewhere else that we would rather put a couple of points in. We're going to need to put 2 points somewhere. Lightning reflexes. I think we want this melee haste. So yeah, we'll go 5 here, 1 here, 2 here, and then we're going to go at least 2 points into lightning reflexes to get us down to killing spree. Eventually, guys, glyphs. If you guys know what glyphs we should be using as a combat rogue, let me know. I'm actually going to look this up today. There's probably some really good glyphs for us that could give us quite a bit of power. I think about Glyph of Maul as the biggest example of like a really powerful glyph that just like changes how the class feels to play. So I'm going to take a look at glyphs. Should have done it a long time ago. Let me know, you guys, if there's anything specifically for major and minor glyphs that I would want. And I will have a look at them. Apparently we have a quest to turn in here. I'm not really sure. Oh, this was the missing diplomat. Yeah, we never followed up on the missing diplomat. And we are not going to now. We've done it all before, and at this point we are... Although, there is a first aid trainer here. What are the odds this first aid trainer can train me in what I need to know? It would be one less stop that we have to make. In Ironforge. Yeah, look at that.
Right.
Perfect.
What are you looking for?
You can sell, look at that, instant poison 4. Okay, so you can buy our old poisons to get them out of our bags. You can buy some other stuff too. We can't even sell this. It's a soul-bound recipe for jewel crafting that we can't use, we can't sell, we can't vendor it. Alright, so that should be fine. Let's buy a bunch of instant poison 4. I think 2 stacks should be good.
Have a good one.
And we can go ahead and actually put that on our weapons. Alright, now we can fly to Ironforge. And then we'll just be looking for the auction house we need to visit, and then the rogue trainer.
What can I do for you?
Be careful.
And after we train, I'm assuming that might take about 10 minutes. Either way, I think our best bet, the easiest thing to do is going to be to hearth back. We'll hearth back to Mudsprocket and then we can fly down to Gadgekstan. Because we are going to be questing in Tanneris going forward for the next little while. And with the experience buff, I'm kind of thinking that Tanneris is going to be able to take us right into Ungoro Crater this time around. Skipping Stranglethorn was really different, and I really enjoyed it. It was really cool to be able to go do Hillsbred and Arathi, and to not have to do Stranglethorn. I don't think I've ever leveled a character into the 40s and not done Stranglethorn. So, it's been a really interesting playthrough. Alright, let's go visit our class trainer first. I know they're back in the Forlorn Row somewhere. Literally like right around the corner. Alright, Ambush rank 4, we don't use it. Slice and Dice rank 2, well that's gonna help us out. Rupture, we really have not been using either. We could use Rupture, it's just a damage over time, so we could use it in place of Eviscerate, but I don't really know that we need to. Backstab we can't use, it requires daggers. Vanish rank 2 is good. Yeah, nothing that actually increases our damage output, actually. We get Sinister Strike. Oh, that's way down the tree. What are we looking at next? Garrote. Eviscerate at 48. So at 48's our next, you know, well, Slice and Dice is going to help. But yeah, we don't, we're not getting any ranks of Sinister Strike for a little while, so... Alright, so with that done, let's go check the auction house. And we'll see what we have that way. So we need to look for a main hand weapon, something slow, and then we'll see if we can find a cloak upgrade. I don't want to spend too much money. We don't have a lot of money, but we'll know if the price is right. That's cool. Oh, that's an enormous sword. The Blood Razor. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think I can afford any of these swords. The Serpent Slicer is actually pretty cheap. It's like twice the damage. Maybe I need to see if I can send any more gold over from like the mage. I don't know if the mage has any more gold, to be honest. Here's a sword. 99 top end damage, 31 DPS. Chance on hit to smite to the enemy for holy damage. I mean, that sounds amazing. Here's a serpent slicer for 12 gold. Let's buy that. We'll do that. I don't know if we can afford any kind of offhand. See, that's one of those quick swords. Yeah, that's a quick one. Let's look at one-handed axes just for fun. This would be great, the flurry axe. 500 gold, but it's 1.5 speed. Chance on hit grants 1 extra attack on your next swing. Yeah, that would be okay. So would Winter's Bite. Aside from that, like, we're just looking at like a slight upgrade, so I think we'll leave our offhand alone. With that done, let's take a look at where would our back be? With leather, and we do. We have to look in cloth for back pieces. Okay, fine. That would be nice. It's 40 gold or 40 gold. 8 agility, 8 stamina could be good. That's about as good as we're gonna get. And I'm kind of thinking I should put some of my leather in the bank until I'm ready to sit down and work on the leather working. So this never sold. I did put that on the auction house. I'll put it, maybe I'll put it back up. Let's go ahead and get this one into our main hand. And then this is, we want to keep the fast one, even though it's less damage, I think. So we'll do that. Okay. Let's drop some stuff off in the bank.
What's on your mind?
That is about all we can do.
Be good.
Let's put this chest piece back up on the auction house. It's not going to sell for a lot, but maybe I can get like a gold for it or something. Let's just have a look if there are any other ones up. $3 gold. We'll just sell our. We'll try to sell ours for $1.50 gold. There we go. Maybe someone will buy it. Maybe not. We do have this staff that I think is pretty good. Could put that up for like. Maybe someone will grab it for 10 gold. Alright, I think that's everything we have to do in town, and we have about 30 seconds until we can hearth. So that actually worked out pretty well, I think. You guys don't get to see a lot of the city stuff. I do a lot of the city stuff, running around, training, off recording, but I do like to work it into the recording sometimes. It's easier to leave this stuff in. I just never am sure if people want to see stuff like running around in town and stuff like that. Some of you guys seem cool with it. That being said, there has been a lot of traveling in this one, and Probably less action than usual.
Yo!
I forgot that to get down into Tanneris, we actually have to get back through the flight point, through the port first, which I'm not sure why we can't just catch a direct flight, but they do like to send you on a connector. So it's going to take us a little bit of time. We can just enjoy the ambience and the scenery for a little bit as we fly. I can drink some coffee. Let's take a look at some of the quests here. Okay, these are all level 45 and up. 44 Screecher Spirits, but that takes place in Fairless, and I don't think we're going to be going to Fairless. So we'll start over this way. We're going to start with Waste Wander Justice and Water Pouch Bounties. Yeah, we'll start off there and see where that takes us. And we'll probably just kind of tackle things in level order. This one we're going to abandon. It takes us all the way to the Swamp of Sorrows, which we won't be doing. Maradon, I'm not going to run Maradon on this character. And this is complete, but it's a breadcrumb, so it's actually all the way down here in the mountains. And we will be following up on that at some point. I haven't done that quest chain in Classic, so we'll do it, we'll check it out, we'll see what it's about. Do we want to just pick up everything and then tackle it as we go?
Talk to me.
Probably. Thirsty Goblin. He wants us to get a dew-laden gland from the Thistle Shrub Dew collectors.
Keep it real.
They are down here. It's a goblin town, so like not a lot of story-heavy stuff going on here.
What's up?
Waste Wander Justice. You there, it's time for you to be a big helper to the Gajikstan Water Company. The Waste Wander nomads out in Tanneris Desert have seized almost all of the water wells. Without access to them, our water supply will dry up in no time. If you want to get in our good graces, then you'll help us bring justice to those nomads. Head east of here and bring down 10 bandits and thieves, then report back to me.
Be good. What's up?
And then a bounty on water pouches. So while we're fighting the Wastewander guys, we'll be collecting water pouches off of them and returning those. We're going to set our Hearthstone here. We're going to be really smart
Yo!
right away.
Keep it real.
And we're going to bind our Hearthstone. So there we go. It's done. We don't have to feel stupid for not doing it later. The cute gnome back here wants us to go fight some ogres, I think. Just recently, a large band of nomadic ogres arrived in Tanneris. South of here, they have taken over a large area of the desert and formed a compound. Several smaller bands are currently wandering the desert, some of which have invaded the old troll ruins. The Dunewall compound must be destroyed. We cannot allow those ogres to build up a force. The leader of this band is named Gor Marak the Ravager. I believe that putting an end to his leadership will be the beginning of the end for the ogres.
Seeing you.
Alright. Egomatic. The Super Egomatic is the latest of Kurgle Kragelhop's inventions. It is quite an impressive piece of machinery. The Super Egomatic sputters wildly as you approach the control panel. Requires a hippogriff egg. Okay.
Hey.
I can see you yearn to be dedicated to my worthwhile cause. Yes, of course you can do something for me. Take this crate of eggs to Airless Amber Sky. This is Root Theron Village.
Be seeing you.
That's like just a long flight. If I have a point in time where I'm not doing anything else, I can put myself on that long flight and maybe get that breadcrumb turned in and see what it chains into. That's another quest that I don't think I've ever done in Classic. Wanted Caliph Scorpion Sting. Wanted Andre Firebeard.
Time is money, friend.
Thistle Shrub Valley we won't be doing for a little while.
Glad I could help. Yo!
We've got a position open for a temporary junior grade surveyor in the Gadgekstan Water Company if you're interested. With the nomads seizing all of our wells, we need to exploit more free sources of water. There is water to be had in the desert, but only for those smart enough to survey them first. Take this dowsing widget and tap a sample of the water by the pool near Sansaro Watch.
Right back.
Okay. Perfect. So we have everything we can grab from here. Let's head out and we'll deal with some of the Wastewander guys. It's kind of a big change of scenery. Going from Dustwallow to Tanneris is actually really nice. We were in a very crowded, kind of claustrophobic marsh, and now we have all of this openness. It's really a good feeling. We'll probably want to catch a bandage after this. In fact, we might just want to make some mage weave bandages now that we can. Oh, you're running. Not the button I wanted to hit. We've been finding a lot of thieves, but we really need to be finding more bandits, I'm noticing. We need 10 each, and we only have 3 bandits. Where are they all hiding, I wonder? Or do they probably all share respawn points, so it could spawn in a bunch of bandits. In this case, it spawned in a bunch of thieves. It's just the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. Let's head down this way and see if we can find any more. Still lots of thieves. Here's some bandits, or one bandit. I have a bad feeling about these guys. Yeah, these guys are completely evade bugged. Really bad feeling. Maybe if we kill them quickly, it'll be okay. Yeah, that was just really weird. This one right here I think is always bugged out. You gotta stand right on top of it and then you can kill it. So yeah, thieves are done. We are just looking for bandits now. And yeah, they're certainly the harder ones to find. Here's one. We're gonna have to kind of hunt around a little bit, and we'll probably have to kill some more thieves too, just for clearing purposes. We also only have 3 out of 5 water pouches. I kind of thought it would be a better drop rate, but it does seem a little bit rare. So we might have to kill more thieves anyway, just to get the items we need. There we go. Well, that's 5 out of 5 for the water pouches. And these will be our last 2 bandits that we need, actually, so that worked out. It was good to come down here. We could take a quick run around and look for Caliph Scorpid Sting. He can spawn around here somewhere, and he kind of has a path that he follows. We'll try to run it and see if we can come across him. We are aggroing all the guys in stealth. That is one thing we're accomplishing. He's nearby. He's nearby, I just have no idea where he's at. I have a feeling someone else is probably going to kill him before we find him. I did see another player up ahead. Oh, hey, there he is. Let's get him. That's perfect. Lucky that we had all of our cooldowns up. I didn't realize that he always came with 2 other guys. Did not remember that at all. Well, that's nice to get that done. I think the last time we quested here, we never found him. Which was a little weird, but that's what happened. So I think after this, we will head over here. We'll get the quest for the pirates and the pirate hats, and we'll do that. When we're down here in the pirate cove, that might be a good time to try to investigate the homing robot. We have ogres to take on. We've got lots of stuff to do here. Let's get these turned in. And I think we're going to have to do some more Zul'Farrak runs too for the experience.
Hey, how you doing?
More Wastewander Justice. We need you to take on the stronger ranks of the Wastewander Nomads now. Okay, so maybe we'll do this before we do the pirates. You've done a good job thus far, but if we are to take back those water wells, then it only makes sense to do it against as few nomads as possible. This time around, we need you to take down their rogues, assassins, and shadow mages. You'll find them east and southeast of here.
Keep it real. Time is money, friend. Have a good one. What's up?
Alright, there we go. That's our start here in Tanneris. I do think I'm going to take a break here. It feels like a pretty good place for it. Next time we head out, we will come down here, take on more of the Wastewander Nomads. We'll get the quest for the Pirate Cove, and we'll do all of that stuff. And we'll probably do the tapped dowsing widget as well. Thank you guys all so much for being here. I really do appreciate all of your continued support on this run. I'm having a great time, so you guys showing up really does mean the world to me. Let me know what you think, and until next time, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back here again very soon. Bye for now.